Water signs, this looks like quite a mental week for you, and I mean that in the cerebral sense. We've got Mercury indicated with the keyword of restlessness in your first house of yourself, of how you put yourself out in the world, how you present yourself to others. So it feels like there's going to be a lot of talking and maybe a lot of restless mental energy. Because look at the card that came out next to it. Plotting. So it feels like you are really burning up your energy this week, thinking about something, trying to figure out all the moves in advance. Your mind is in overdrive for some reason. Could this be about love? It seems as though one way or another, even if it's not about love, you feel inclined or tempted to fling yourself off into some adventure or into some new circumstance without giving it too much of a second thought. There's a real temptation here to just like say yes to something. But here we go. Your heart might be saying one thing and your mind is saying something different. And so with this plotting and with this restlessness in your mental attitudes, your thoughts and your speech, there could be just a lot of internal strife here, like trying to get to the bottom of whether you should follow your heart or be logical and listen to all of your rational concerns. So let's see what else the universe wants to tell you about this kind of scenario, and let's see if we can find out more about it. Okay, so this might have something to do with a relationship that has been strained or a circumstance that has been strained. You've really had to dig deep in some area or really develop your own sense of strength and fortitude. There is some kind of stamina indicated here. But alongside that is an olive branch coming in. Now, it feels like something that has been troubling you for a while, and maybe when this olive branch comes in or the circumstances, just life offers you an olive branch, something new, something to lift your spirits, you're skeptical of it because you're only used to difficult things happening where you have to be on your game, and that is why you feel the need to analyze everything and think, is this working for me? Is this, it's like really engaging your mind in overthinking to protect yourself, which is totally understandable. But there is this indication here of tandem bicycle where things are going to flow smoothly. In fact, this could be a couple moving in the same direction. So if your relationship that you're currently in has been fraught and there have been lots of issues, it does seem like you will find some peace together and move on in the same direction easily. Just going in the same direction. It's just a beautiful feeling for two people. Now, this could be internal for you, finding peace within yourself and going forwards. This is saying to me, there's some element here of trust that things are actually working out for you. Don't overthink this. There might be this opportunity here that is very enriching emotionally with the King of Cups, something active in the emotional realm, and your first instinct is to go, I don't believe it, I don't trust it. But there is justice here. This means seeing both sides of a story so that you can see another person's point of view. There might be some things here that you are not aware of, because one of the cards that came out was the guide dog. And while the key word there is service, I quite often get the sense of having to grope your way along through a situation, and maybe you've had to have a lot of stamina there without seeing the full picture or without knowing exactly where you're going. But the time has come for justice and for balancing out this situation, because this is the end of a tough cycle. So you don't have to overthink anymore. You can let down your boundaries at last and trust that something good might be coming in, because it feels like it is. Here you have your Phoenix moment. Soul radiance, Phoenix rising. This is your time to shine. This is where, ta-da, everything works out. It's just the most beautiful energy of trusting that this something is as good as it purports to be. Wow. Not only did you get the Justice card, but look at this divine counterparts indicated here, the King and Queen of stability and money coming out side by side. Wow. So there are a lot of people in this mix. So it does seem to be relationship driven, or, you know, you want to put your guard up when your heart is saying one thing, your mind's saying another. But there is some element here about uniting yourself, the masculine and feminine principles within you, in a sense of stability and abundance. Doesn't have to be financial, but it's just like feeling rock solid in a relationship or in your life. It feels like a couple that's kind of been battling something and a bit wary of each other, and finally are on the same page and moving in the same direction, or someone coming back from your past where they're offering you all the right things, the things you've wanted for so long, and now you don't believe it. It's like, well, I've been on my own for so long, I'm not sure about this at all. But this is your cue to put down the sword of defense and actually take heed to this, because your energy to lean away from was the Page of Pentacles that came out in reverse. And this is immaturity, missing out on opportunities, missed chances. So you want to lean away from that sort of energy. If a chance comes in and is offered to you, Pentacles, stability, could be money, don't turn your back on it out of defensiveness. This seems to be a big theme for all signs this week. This is time to be positive and accept that good things happen. Because your energy to lean towards is the Emperor. Now this is Big Daddy-O energy. This could be you leaning into taking charge of your life, taking ownership of your happiness, and banishing your fears. This is sort of fearless confidence that everything's going to work out because you're in charge. Now, of course, it could be a partner coming in to offer you this kind of energy. It could be a boss offering you a big job and all this financial stability. And, you know, you are being urged to say yes. And if this is a big job, take the big job. Don't be second guessing yourself and wrapping yourself up in fears and thoughts and defensiveness. Okay, I want a few more cards to finish. What else for water signs, just to wrap up this reading here? It's a bit of a shorter one. Oh, I know. We'll come back to this deck first. Yeah, there has been a lot that's been hidden here. This guide dog sort of indicated that to start with. There's been something very mysterious in a connection or a situation. You just haven't felt, you haven't seen both sides of a story is what it seems like, or you haven't had a good understanding of where somebody else was at, and maybe you thought the worst. But your dreams can come true now. So this is like, even if you've been plagued by mysterious kind of fears and subconscious self-sabotage, now you can actually lean into your happy dreams, your dreams coming true. This is divinely guided in some way. So this is the universe rewarding you for something. And I'm just, I feel it really does echo the soul radiance card most beautifully. This sort of angel energy there, like, yes, hooray, everything is happening now. Finally, elements are falling into place for you. You can see the full picture now. You see somebody else's point of view. Maybe there is an olive branch or some opportunity here to set out on a happy new direction to make progress. Togetherness, union, cooperation, harmony. It is a beautiful energy that is coming in for you to say yes to. Oh my gosh, there is a decision for you. This is a doorway, this is a gateway, a portal in your life. Will you step through it? The choice is yours. 2 of Wands. You've got the past behind you. You could stay stuck where you are, and you've got the future in front of you. Will you step towards your future? There is this energy here with the Knight of Wands of just moving into new territory with passion and gusto and energy, and not overthinking it. Knight of Wands charges in first, thinks about things later, and that feels like good energy for you. Follow your passions and don't be tied up with your thoughts and fears, because look at what is coming in. Stability, the 4 of Wands. This is the soulmate energy with the 11-11, if you believe in that. But regardless, it is the 4 pillars that hold up a house. So it gives it structure and permanence. It is also life milestones, joy and celebration. So you can think of it as a wedding reception, an engagement party. It's the foundation of the rest of your life that is happy and joyful and something you can trust. So this is a bit of a theme for every sign this week, but the key is not to get kind of suspiciously caught up in overthinking this week. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. There is beautiful stability in the future for you. If you would like your own reading, however, you can go to my webpage. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.